Hi everyone, I'm YG, a game designer for PUBG Mobile. In version 4.1, we optimized the classic battle firearm system around the concepts of balance, realism, and immersion. We believe many players have already experienced these changes in the game, but are you curious about the thinking behind it? Let's find out at the shooting range. The feel of a firearm isn't only in aiming and firing, but also in every second of a bullet flight, drop, and impact. My team and I performed in-depth testing and research on real firearms and have adjusted the firearm system, taking into account both game balance and realism. We want there to be a wide variety of viable firearms, but rifles seem to be a bit too all-purpose. So, in version 4.1, we made a small but key adjustment. Rifle damage now drops off naturally over distance. Rifles have returned to their original purpose of being strong at medium range with great stability, while other weapon combinations and team arrangements are now possible. For players who prefer fighting at long range, we've improved the feel of the SKS, SLR, and the Mark 14 designated marksman rifles to be more stable. Now, when firing rapidly, the muzzle will return to neutral more quickly, making recoil easier to control. Combined with their good growth, we hope this will give designated marksman rifles a place in your backpack. At the same time, we also re-evaluated shotguns at close range. Prior to this, the high fault tolerance and high lethal range of shotguns led to a lack of strategic play in close combat. So, we lowered their damage, and they now require a better judgment of distance and more precise control to use effectively, rather than simply emptying the magazine to win battles. In short, shotguns are still strong, but require a bit more precision than before. In real-world scenarios, bullets gradually lose kinetic energy during flight due to air resistance. In version 4.1, we have also made realistic adjustments to bullets based on this. Now, after firing a shot, the bullet will gradually decelerate as it flies. This means that when you aim at distant enemies, you need to more accurately predict the timing of your target's movement and when the bullet will hit. This is a comprehensive test of timing, distance, and judgment. It may be a little uncomfortable at first, but once you master it, you will feel a greater sense of accomplishment from shooting and hitting. In addition, firearms with a higher initial bullet velocity will be less affected, so choose your firearms wisely as it could make your aiming twice as effective. Since the famous return to airdrops, we have been monitoring player feedback on it. Many players like its high rate of fire and stable output, but some feel that it is too limited in actual combat. It lacks sustained firepower, which makes it feel inadequate in late-game battles. Compared to other rifles, the FAMAS isn't quite a top contender as a final circle weapon, so this time we've made a practical optimization by adding a new magazine slot. Now, it can use rifle magazines and mini drum mags. We hope this change will allow the FAMAS to evolve from a strong in certain scenarios rifle to a reliable choice that is strategically versatile and adaptable to different paces. The realistic shooting range experience gave our game design more reasonable references and gives players a more realistic and balanced shooting experience. That's all for this episode of Dev Talk. I'm one of the designers, so if you have any suggestions or advice about updates to Classic Mode, please leave a message in the comments. See you next time!